All right, people. After what would I say? A couple of months off.
Yep.
Me and Ralph are back,
Yep.
and of course, if we're back reviewing something, it has to be something epic and something people give a fuck about.
That's right.
And I think this is a movie that people give a fuck about.
You better give a fuck about it. I know that.
It's called Captain America: Civil War.
Yep.
2016 film. We have finished watching it. We have our opinions, but before we get to our opinions, remember, this is our opinions, and if you don't agree with them,
fuck you. No, I'm just playing.
that too, and you're more than welcome to leave the fucking channel. Okay? It is us just talking about the shit. There's no such thing as a right opinion or a wrong opinion, alright? I think Charles Barkley said it best. There's no such thing as an expert. Only God is an expert. Not
facts.
That's facts. That's facts. And Charles Barkley said it, so it must be right.
Look, and that big country fried chicken eating ass nigga could tell you that, then you know it's true.
Yes. So don't get on us about what we're about to say about this film. It's just a film. We just saw it. We just want to give our opinion formulated in a correct way, so that maybe if you're swinging, if you don't want to see it, if you do want to see it, this will probably help you out. Okay? It's up to you. You're the decision maker, not us. All right. So, yeah, Captain America Civil War. What's this? This is the third Captain America film.
Yep.
This is the third superhero comic book movie that I've seen this year. The first one,
This is the second for me.
It's the second for him. First one, I have no complaints about the first one I saw this year. The second one, well, what can I say? Second one was some bull.
Second one was shit.
But you know what? It's a new day. It's a new month. And this starts off what I like to call summer movie madness, which is any movie that's May 1st all the way to about, I'll go Labor Day. It's just nothing but summer movies. And those are probably the movies that you're going to see me and Ralph review the most.
This is also known as Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
This is like Will Smith time.
Yeah, jiggy with it.
Back in the day, Will Smith had the summer. He had
Lock.
summer movies on lock for like, I don't know how long. He was like the Michael Jordan of summer movies. Like, this Negro could do no wrong.
He was the real Drake. Summer 16.
Yeah,
Summer 16.
Yeah, he was the real Summer 16 nigga. Like, he was killing it back in the day. But nonetheless, we're going to give you our reviews on some of the movies that's dropping in the summer. Mainly the comic book ones.
Main, all of them, actually. All right, so here we go. Civil War, Captain America, third one. 8 years ago. Seems like a long time ago. It really was a long time ago. He didn't even have a son back then.
Damn straight I did.
Marvel decided to come up with this idea to make all these movies, and connect them. Make them connection. Make a connection with these movies. Connection.
Crazy like glue.
And they started with Iron Man, and I remember when I heard about this announcement, I thought it was gonna be shit. I remember I was like, Iron Man, that's what you're gonna start your whole thing with? Iron Man?
Yeah. We was all like, what the hell are you talking about?
But
Marvel shut us the hell up.
Shut me up.
They shut us the hell up with the first Iron Man movie. Because God knows I love that movie.
The masterpiece.
It's a damn classic.
I'm sounding like a slave now. It's a masterpiece. Massa. I love this movie.
I sure do.
Oh, man. And then they came out with the other movies, we're not going to get into all of them, but let's just say the majority of them, I would say I liked. I don't know how you felt.
I feel the same. The majority of them was good.
The majority of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. There's some.
Let's not get this misconstrued.
There's some that's.
Some of them was like, "What the hell are y'all thinking?" And some of them was like, "Oh, okay, I understand. That's cool. That's great. Do the damn thing."
But I just mainly said that to say, 8 years it took to get to this particular moment right here, and Captain America: Civil War. To let's just run down a little small plot synopsis of what this movie was about. And it might be a little difficult because, the plot wise, there was some parts that were, kind of losing me a little bit.
We're going to break it down in non-comic book dummy terms for y'all right
now.
Yeah,
I mean, basically.
All the non-comic book people out there.
We're going to break it down for y'all.
We're going to break it down in the dummy terms for
you. This is dummy terms. Basically, at the beginning of the movie, we see... Well, how would I explain this? Well, actually, the beginning of the movie, the real beginning of the movie, we see... sort of a background, like a flashback to something that happened that we thought happened one way, and then we figure out
happened another
way. And then we get past all that, and then we hit to present times where we see the Avengers. They're doing something in Nigeria, I believe. They're trying to get this weapons guy or something like that. Is that? Is that what it is?
They was trying to get
guy
Rumloff. The guy from the Captain America Winter Soldier.
Who is now Crossbone in this, right?
Yeah, he's Crossbone now. So they was trying to catch up with him. He was trying to steal some type of high-tech chemical weapon or something like that. Whatever the hell ever. And, I'm not going to give you all the whole details of what happened, but nonetheless.
Basically, something happened that was kind of...
something happened that changed the...
Innocent people got their lives taken.
Exactly.
And basically the government, I would say the governments around the world have come up with this idea that they believe that these superheroes should be, policed. Yeah. Monitored.
And thus, this leads us to, your boy, Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah, and then my boy, Iron Man.
Yeah.
They come in the middle of having a disagreement about being policed and not being policed for the greater good of the world.
Signing an agreement or not signing an agreement. Exactly. There's something called the Sokovian.
Something,
right?
What was it? Sokovian.
It's kind of like the Geneva laws.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's something like that. And basically, that's how the teams they split up. It's one group of people.
It's team fuck niggas and it's team non.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it any better. That's an excellent way of putting it.
What it is, it's like you want to be a fuck nigga, go over there. If you're not gonna be a fuck nigga, be a real nigga and stay over here. And that's what it was. And we're not gonna say who's the fuck niggas and who's not.
Not right now, but there's gonna be a point where we're gonna spoil this shit.
But that's what it is.
Yeah. So let's like I said, let's just break it down. Let's just go to our verdict of this movie. All right, so this is how it's gonna break down from now on. Don't ask us no more questions of how we rate these movies, how we review them. This is gonna be how it's gonna be for now on. It's gonna be
simplest ratings you can ever have.
Simplest ratings, all right? Simple shit. GED shit.
The dummy ratings, as we like to say.
GED.
This the dummy ratings.
The international rule of thumb when you like a movie, you just thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
That means that we like the movie. That means me and Ralph both recommended this film. Now,
good job.
There's also thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Which means that we didn't like the movie.
We ain't fucking with you.
All right. And then, would you want to give them the special one?
The special one is only for the rares of occasions, which is the number one. Where we don't give two shits about this movie, and I wouldn't put this on my worst enemy to watch.
No.
There you go.
So
there's 3 ratings, y'all.
That's it.
We got the thumbs up, the thumbs down, and the number one.
That's it.
So there you go.
And in the rare occasion that we probably gonna have a split decision, one of us go thumbs up and one of us go thumbs down. It's okay. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. You know what I mean?
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We'll discuss it. We'll agree to disagree.
All right. So now, with that being said, drum roll, please. The verdict for Captain America: Civil War is 5. Wait, hold on. Let's do a countdown. And 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thumbs up.
All right. So we both agree.
Universal decision all across the board for me.
This is a unanimous thumbs up for Captain America: Civil War.
And if you don't agree, I really don't give a fuck. But hey, who am I? I'm just a nigga.
We not God. Yeah, we just from Brooklyn. That's what we are.
2 niggas from Brooklyn giving y'all reviews on movies. You know.
But okay, so
shout out to Captain America.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. All right, we both love the movie. Of course, we talked about this a little bit, so I knew this was gonna happen. You know, the moment I saw the film, I was like, I know Ralph's gonna like this shit. Ain't no way Ralph cannot like this movie.
This movie was crazy.
This is from now on. We are just spoiling the movie. We're just going off the cuff. So if you didn't see the movie yet, you know,
turn the
channel off. Just know that we both liked it. So Ralph, man, what can I say about this movie, man? It's hard to describe all the epicness that was going on in this fucking film.
I would have to agree that this movie was simply epic, and there's one reason and one word that describes this movie for me. That makes it so epic.
What's that?
I don't know if this is one word or 2 words. I really
could be 2 syllables. It's one word.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I really don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
This movie was so worth it just for me to see this nigga in a red and blue suit.
Yeah.
Swinging around and fucking people up.
Yeah.
Like, this shit was crazy.
And everything you've heard about that whole airport scene, that shit is true, man. That's very true. That whole thing was crazy. Everything about that airport scene with all these guys fighting each other, you know, it was just epic. It was a mind-blowing thing to watch. You know, when you see Ant-Man turn to a big fucking giant man and all this stuff.
I saw a few fanboys like ejaculate on themselves in the theater. When Ant-Man was on screen, when Black Panther was on screen.
Sticky floors.
Like, I just was like, yo, this is not cool right now. Like, it's just too much fandemonium going on. Right? Like,
sticky floors.
Like,
sticky floors.
Like, it was the dude that was like two seats away from me, and as soon as he saw Ant-Man fighting Iron Man, and Ant-Man go inside Iron Man's suit, he was like, whoa! How the hell? I was just like,
whoa!
I was like, yeah, man. Sit your ass down.
Sit your old ass down, alright?
Sit your ass down. Watch the movie.
The plot of the movie, honestly, there's some points where I could care less about that plot, especially when there's like a side. There's like the bad guy in the movie, the villain. Like I sort of understand his motivations, but then again, it didn't really matter to me because
it really didn't. Like, this is one of the movies where like the bad guy didn't really need to be there.
I could care less about him. He was only a plot device for like the last twist that happens in the film, and that's pretty much all he was. All right, so
no one really cared that he was really there. I mean, he set the story up for why, you know, all the superheroes was beefing.
Right.
But truth be told, no one really gave a fuck.
We didn't give a damn about Crossbone or whatever he was in the beginning. All I wanted to see was...
Yo, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Crossbone, yo, his face looked like some damn messed up ravioli or something.
Was it just me, or did he like Bane?
He looked like chopped liver or something.
No. Were they trying to make another Bane? Like,
yeah, it was like the weakest version of Bane.
I didn't understand it. I mean, he had all types of fuck gadgets coming out of his hands.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on.
But I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. But it didn't matter because I didn't really care about him. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
We really didn't care.
Like nothing.
We was just happy to see our favorite heroes: Iron Man, Captain America. Then you had Black Panther, and Ant-Man, and Spider-Man.
And speaking of Black Panther,
for all of them to fight, it was just crazy.
You know, Black Panther, the way they made him look, it was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
T'Challa? Is that his name? T'Challa?
T'Challa.
Yeah, yes. Played by Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. You know, you said his agent needs to get...
Yo, shout out to your agent, bro. Shout out to you. Yo, you need to give your agent of the biggest raise you could possibly give him, because that Negro or that woman that's getting you these jobs really deserves some appreciation. Yeah, the greatest scene of this movie, of the Civil War movie, is when Black Panther and Captain America, they meet up at the airport, and then Captain America says, "Your Highness." I was like, yes! Finally, the white man bows down to the
put some respect on that.
Put some respect on that nigga.
Ain't gonna say no more.
Ain't gonna say no more. Ain't gonna say no more. Put some respect on my name, Captain.
Put a respect on that.
So that was like the greatest scene for me. I was like, I felt uplifted when I saw a white man bow down to the brother.
Bow down.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. So I guess we're gonna have to talk about the elephant in the room, Spider-Man. I like the way they. You know, something about I was saying was I like the way they market Spider-Man only because. In the trailers, you don't really see Spider-Man. You see, I know what y'all saying. Y'all see Spider-Man when he does the whole, underoos and he flips and he grabs it with the web, his Captain America's shield. But they didn't show there's a scene when they're doing the battle thing, and he's with them.
Yeah.
They didn't really show that in those trailers. He's really in that battle.
They
a lot.
They got us. They got us off guard with that. So that was a good one, Marvel. You guys made us think one thing.
Yeah.
Did another.
Because I was like, they just gonna put him in just to put him in, but he's actually fighting.
Yeah, you know what I thought Marvel was gonna do? I thought Marvel was going to straight up have him at the end of the movie do a cameo.
Shit, I was. You know what? I'll say it because I've been biting my tongue this whole review, not saying the word. I'll say it. I thought they was going to do some Justice League shit. Put him as a fucking flash drive. Talking about they saw him somewhere.
Upload him.
I'm sorry, Rob. I tried my best not to bring up that other movie. I tried. I was trying to be real professional, but that's what I thought was going to happen.
You couldn't withhold it.
I couldn't because I
hold back.
Nah.
I had to keep it real.
I had to keep it 100.
See, this is what y'all did, Warner Brothers. Y'all created this monster right here.
I had to keep it 100 with
y'all
you,
created
man.
This monster. This monster right here.
I thought they was gonna do some bullshit where they was gonna do it the way they did it with that Blank versus Blank movie, and put the Justice League guys on a flash drive and email it to somebody and show them what Spider-Man was doing.
Yeah, that'd have been terrible. But thank God they didn't do that.
Yeah, because they got some freaking sense over there.
They actually had our favorite characters fighting each other instead of talking to one another. I think the whole Batman versus Superman movie.
He said it. I didn't.
They should have called it The Great Debate.
It was the greatest debate ever.
The greatest debate ever. All these niggas was doing was talking about what needs to be done and who's doing what. I'm like, so when are y'all gonna fight?
When y'all gonna actually throw down?
When we gonna see punches thrown and all this?
And you know what? I know you're gonna say, "Oh, that's not fair. Don't do that. Don't do that, Khalif. Don't start comparing Blank versus Blank to this movie, Captain America. Don't do it." But you know what? I'm gonna do it. You know why I'm gonna do it? Because there's a lot of similarities to these two films.
There is.
As a matter of fact, the gist of the movies are basically how can we trust these superheroes to do right things?
Exactly. Actually, that's the ongoing theme for not just that movie for Civil War and the Superman and Batman movie, but a lot of these movies.
Yeah.
A lot of these comic book movies, can we trust these so-called heroes?
Exactly. So I don't think I'm being hypercritical if I bring up Blank versus Blank and Captain America because it's kind of the same movie. They even have similar scenes. They have scenes where they're at one movie. They're in a freaking congressional hearing, trying to talk to this idiot, and then in this movie. There's some type of congressional hearing thing where they're trying to assimilate and tell you what how this is going to happen with this registration thing.
Yep.
So and both scenes end with an explosion, by the way. So,
but let's just clarify, Marvel's was way better.
Yeah. It was way better. It made more sense. It made more sense. Okay.
Knowledge.
I'm watching that Blank versus Blank. It doesn't make sense. All right.
Use your head. To that studio out there that made Blank versus Blank. Use your head.
Oh man,
knowledge.
So yeah, cause I know y'all really want to know the comparisons between the two films and why I like one film over another. It's very simple. If you just watch it, you will know why I like it over this. Why I like it over Blank versus Blank.
Can I say why you like it?
Yeah, say it.
The reason he likes this Marvel movie over Blank versus Blank is because this Marvel movie, Civil War, it's just made better.
Yeah.
It ties everything that you want to see in the movie into the movie.
Yeah.
Incorporates everything a fan of the comics,
right,
and a non-fan of the comics,
right,
can enjoy.
Right.
Blank versus Blank is just downright retarded. It's freaking
retarded.
Stupid. It's and, like,
and also,
what the hell?
You forgot one other thing about the Marvel thing is I also like it because the action looks good.
Exactly. There you go. Knowledge.
This action in this movie.
Use your heads.
Think
for
a second. Just think. Just look at the fucking film.
Think.
Look. Just watch it. You can see we got better choreography going on here. We got better everything going on here in this movie.
I don't see why the DC studios don't hire the people that's doing Marvel movies.
I don't know why either. I'm trying to figure this out.
Like, yo, just call them up. Be like, yo, man, like, we need you over here for like next 6 months.
Yeah. Russo brothers, y'all not doing nothing.
Like, like we need you. Well, Marvel probably got them on contract. Like,
yeah.
Y'all niggas don't do nothing else with nobody else.
That's true.
And if y'all do, we straight up pulling your contract.
Right.
Not gonna get nothing.
Right, but they need to at least hire maybe the brainchilds behind some of these movies. I'm not saying hire the directors per se, but maybe the thinking tank that's going on.
DC, hire me. Come see me. I'm gonna make sure y'all niggas don't look like fuck niggas out here.
Yo,
come see me because y'all niggas is crazy over there.
You got terrible action, but in this movie the action is clear, is precise. When you watch Black Panther fighting, like the first scene you see him fighting against the Winter Soldier, that was a great looking fight. Like it looked good.
And I don't mean to sound racist when I say this, but
it's okay. It's okay if you sound racist.
If I do sound racist, I really don't give a fuck. But Black Panther really looked like an angry black man.
He like one of the angriest black men. He did. He had that. He looked
like Dynamite. Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite.
You look like Black Dynamite fighting in a cat suit.
He did have that overbearing African thing where, you know, like when an African is like overly what's the word I'm looking for? Like he overly serious, like
aggressive.
Yeah.
Just straight in your face with it. Like,
Let's put it like this: Black Panther ain't cracking jokes in this movie.
No,
he wasn't doing all that.
There is no joke telling.
Everybody else was joke telling, but he wasn't a part of that at all.
There's no. Let's have a little tea time, Snapchat break, and let's joke around. No,
your boy was serious with it. He was serious with the ass whooping in this movie.
Black Panther, aka T'Challa, was not holding no punches.
Nah,
he was like F that.
I thought, you know, for me. Also, another thing was Ant-Man. I thought he kind of stole the show.
Yeah, man.
Ant-Man, in some parts.
Ant-Man really, like between Ant-Man, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, they really stole that movie. Not to say that Captain America and the Winter Soldier and Iron Man
it was good. Everybody was good.
But when you saw Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther, it was just they took the scenes to the next level.
It was just something because it's another one of those. It was just something new. It was just something I don't see
something new.
That much.
It was something new that we haven't seen before, and we were so excited and fascinated to see it that we was just like, oh shit, like this is actually happening. Like Ant-Man is this 10-story tall man now.
He just becomes a giant man, and
he becomes the giant man, and he's like throwing planes and all types of stuff at people.
I mean, literally in that fight, he just turns into a giant man, and you see him, just like you said, throwing planes. You see Spider-Man webbing at him, trying to stop him. Like,
it's crazy.
Literally, that's what's going on in that scene. Like, a whole bunch of that.
It was like they took like pieces, they ripped pages out the comic book and put it into the movie.
Literally,
and that was crazy.
Vision only.
The Vision.
You know the thing about
that nigga right there. He won. There's two things that I have to say about the Vision. One, He was the most well-dressed robot I've ever seen.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Like, he's like Mr. Rogers.
Would you be mine?
With like the most advanced computer software you could possibly see. And then it's like he's the most sensitive ass robot I ever seen in my life. Because he had moments where he looked like a simp.
He did have simpish moments, and which leads to another thing that I was thinking about. I was thinking that maybe him and Scarlet Witch had something going on. Yeah, I couldn't really tell. And like,
well, shit, her personality is like a robot. So
they're both robots.
They both like they real robotic with everything.
Yeah. They are. But yeah, because there was scenes where he's like cooking for her and shit, and he's about to taste the food, but I can't taste because I'm a cyborg or android or whatever the fuck he is, and I've never tasted food.
I've never eaten food before.
So why are you cooking? Why are you cooking? That's the question I have.
Why is your dumbass on the stove cooking?
Just order food for the other people. Like, I don't know, but yeah, he was cool, you know.
Hawkeye did good in this
Hawkeye, movie. He came back, and why is he back? Well, shit, I don't know.
I think.
No, I know. They give a reason why he came back.
I know why he came back. I know why he came back.
I know why he came back.
I know exactly why he came back.
He should have stayed his ass home, but I understand why he came back.
But see, I'm gonna tell you why he came back because it's in his contract.
Yeah.
Shout out to your agent.
That's true.
It's in your contract to come back.
Very, very accurate with that.
Right. Your contract is accurate. They don't want you to win.
Not today.
But see, I'm on your side. They don't want you to win. But your agent, shout out to your agent.
Falcon's almost a damn comedian now at this point.
Really, he really getting his Chris Tucker.
Yeah. They might as well have put Chris Tucker in wings and told him to fly around.
Yeah, fly your black ass around.
Tell jokes and shit, and use a fucking mechanical bird to see things.
Yeah, that's right. That's you all day.
Yeah, he's a free comedian, like you said.
Another honorable mention. The Winter Soldier. He did good.
Sebastian, whatever his name is.
His stunt choreographer needs to get the biggest shout out.
His stunt choreographer, they're really good at making Winter Soldier look like he's an unstoppable motherfucker.
Yeah, like they make him look like he's untouchable.
Yeah,
he was doing shit that I was just like, oh shit, like he didn't do that shit in the Captain America Winter Soldier movie.
Now some people, we praising this movie. Of course, we both like it, but I've heard some people say, the movie starts off slow. I've heard this criticism about this film.
First of all,
I don't agree with it.
I don't see how.
But
when you blow up a building,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. like the first scene is an action film. Is an action scene. Like how is it starting slow?
I mean, shit, if blowing up a building is slow for you. I guess you want for a climactic finish the world to just be nuclear exploded, a nuclear explosion of the planet. Like what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it takes a while for them to explain shit because you have to explain why they're about to fight. See, there was a Blank versus Blank movie, and what happened was they didn't really explain to you why these two idiots were fighting.
They didn't explain half the shit in that damn movie. They didn't explain why the villain was a villain. Like he was just a villain just to be there. Like
right. So in this movie, of course, they have to explain it a little bit longer about what's about to happen because there are real stakes involved in this movie. There's actually something that you can understand. So for all those people, I don't agree with that, but I've heard that criticism. I just want to address it real quick. I've heard also a criticism that some people said Spider-Man looked a little too CGI-ish in the film.
First of all, Spider-Man looked great in that movie.
I thought he looked good.
I thought he looked great. I thought the action sequence, the way he was web swinging was great, and I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. And I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man. Like I grew up on Spider-Man. To have Spider-Man do half the shit he was doing in an airport when he's mainly supposed to be in a big city environment doing that shit, that was great. To see him in a different atmosphere and still be able to do what he does.
Unbelievable. It was just, I don't see why people had that criticism either. First of all, he's only in 2 scenes, but those 2 scenes was all I needed. Like I didn't need
those 2 scenes are epic.
Yeah,
and that shit is accurate. See, they don't want you to win.
They don't want you to win, Marvel.
They don't want you to win.
Especially a certain other company. They don't want you to win.
They don't want you to be out here gluten-free. Winning.
Hitting that gliptical all day.
Stay blessed up. Stay blessed up.
Yo, but yeah, so that was I just wanted to address some of those criticisms because I know some people were like, oh, y'all just love this movie. Y'all don't want to see anything. There was some, there's some plot things going on that I kind of didn't really understand, but it didn't take away from my enjoyment of the film. That's the whole thing I'm trying to say. Sure, I didn't understand some of the things that the bad guy was trying to do, but it still didn't bother me.
Hey, like I said, the bad guy really didn't make no difference to me in this damn movie. The real stars of this movie was the women in the movie, because they was looking good and kicking ass. Spider-Man was doing his damn thing. Black Panther, the Black King, because he's the king of the Wakanda
Highness
people. He was kicking ass and doing his thing. And that's all that really mattered, man. Like, the movie was good. And if you don't think so, fuck you. Like,
you can eat a gang of baby dicks. No, I'm joking. Listen, it's very simple. We both like the film.
The film was crazy.
I recommend it.
Thumbs up.
I thumbs up this film. In closing, I'll just say my only problem is I don't know where they go from here. Because
they gonna go further. Trust me.
Because this was so. Because I listen. I've seen this. I've seen Winter Soldier. Both the Avenger movies. I was like, they can't get any better than these films, and then they got better with. I wouldn't say better. They're still.
It's gonna get crazy. Just know that, people. It's gonna get crazy. I already know.
Yeah.
And it ain't because I know about the comic books or I watch the TV shows. I just know that the direction these directors and producers are going is gonna get crazy. So,
quick thing, Ralph. Post-mid-credit scene. Explain people what that was about.
Which one? Because
the the one with Black Panther.
All right, the Black Panther one. Just make it real quick and simple because this camera about to die.
Yeah,
that's right. I keep it 100 on this.
Yeah, we just keep it 100.
I don't give a fuck.
We go do it real quick.
Now the post-credit scene is you got Captain America, Winter Soldier, and they in this facility. The facility is in the Wakanda Amazon, where they freeze this nigga Winter Soldier because Winter Soldier punk ass don't think he can control himself because he got Hydra mind control.
Hydra got you mind control.
So then your boy T'Challa, Black Panther, aka the King.
In my country,
he says,
"Tell the truth."
Yeah, tell the truth. He's talking to Captain America, and Captain America's like, "Well, if you hold Bucky here, you know they're gonna come for you." And then it fades out, and then Black Panther says, "Let them try it."
Let them try it.
And then you see a big ass Black Panther statue in the Amazon jungle.
Let them try it.
And for those who know about Black Panther, you know what that is. And for those who don't, do your research. Because I ain't going to explain that shit because this camera about to die out.
Ngawa! And then we have the other post-credit scene, which I left and I didn't see. You take it over.
The other post-credit scene was Spider-Man punk ass putting the ice pack over his eye because he got fucked up by Ant-Man, like we spoke about. And then his Aunt May, shout out to the lady who plays Aunt May, Marissa Tomei. I love you. I used to have the biggest crush on you.
She was fine as hell.
Talk about that. But what we all gonna talk about is how Spider-Man's web shooter had like some type of digital layout of his mask on the wall. And why did they have that? I don't know. I guess that's Iron Man's little calling card for him or whatever.
It's like a bat signal.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Oh, okay.
But whatever the fuck ever.
Yeah.
It was just good to see Spider-Man in the movie. And trust me, you will see more Spider-Man when the movie come out. I believe next year, right?
Yeah, next year.
Yeah,
they pushing it up.
Spider-Man Homecoming. And why do they call it Homecoming? I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I just want to see it. Yeah. So in closing, like I said, we both like the film.
There you go.
That's all you really need to know. I'm Kay. Remember, just hit this subscribe button that you see. This should be somewhere around here. You just hit it and you subscribe to the channel. Get more reviews. You get more of us doing our thing. And like I said, Ralph, you want to plug anything before I say anything? The last thing.
Love yourself. And love Jesus.
Love Jesus.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't love you, you know, you can love somebody without them loving you.
Love yourself.
But yeah, like I said, subscribe, like, share the video and everything. And remember, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna
don't subscribe today and block us tomorrow. Yeah. Man. Don't do no fuck shit like that. Be a real nigga. Like if you ain't gonna subscribe, don't subscribe at all.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're gonna subscribe, stay a subscriber. Like,
stay a subscriber, okay? Because the next movie that we're gonna review, I'm letting you know right off the back, it's gonna be the X-Men shit, Apocalypse. Yeah. So
epic shit.
Epic. So we're gonna review that. All right. So like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and I'm out. Peace, nigga. Deuce.